partnership, but we probably play one of the more critical roles. The space station could not be assembled, it could not be maintained without the Canadian robotic systems. I think that it's smarter for Canada, being a smaller country by population, to focus on niche areas of expertise. We can't afford to have launch systems like some of the larger spacefaring countries do. So I think we should stick with our strategy. Certainly our niche areas should enlarge. We don't want to be only robotics experts. There's other things that we can niche into as well. But I think our strategy is a good one.
Hi, this is Jessica Murphy from the Canadian Press. It's a question for Julie Payette. I'm wondering, how are you preparing mentally and physically for the return to Earth?
We have a protocol actually for the physical part, by which we're going to start drinking a lot of salty liquids to prevent the fluid shift from impairing our concentration and our movements once we get back on the ground. And for having flown once, I know that this is pretty effective. We exercise also regularly while we're in space so that the return to Earth is not too physically demanding, and particularly the pilot and the commander who have to land the vehicle will exercise very seriously, because this is a necessary condition, clearly, for us to return safely. Otherwise, we understand very well the trajectory and the procedures that we need to do to come back. We've trained that in simulators during months and months, so we're quite at ease with it. Thank you.
My question is for Julie Payette. Up to now, are you satisfied with the amount of work that you've done in the International Space Station?
Bonjour.
Good morning. Not am I only satisfied, but I'm very proud of my colleagues who have accomplished an extraordinary work during this mission. This was a very demanding mission. The next time would only be 1 week, but we had a lot of operations to conduct. Many times, both Canadarms were in movement at the same time in the station, so the next time it will be the same thing. We had a lot of operations that were very difficult, but were very important for the structure of the station. So I'm very proud of having done this and having complied with all the objectives that we had established for ourselves. We're very proud.
Hello, this is Monique News from the Montreal Gazette. My question is for Bob Thirsk. The 40th anniversary of the first lunar landing saw several of the astronauts from the Apollo missions really supporting what's happening in space right now, but also saying we should be moving beyond. We should be looking into places like Mars. And I'd like to get your thoughts on that.
In a real sense, Canada is a country that was found by explorers. Champlain, La Vérendrye, Kelsey, Simon Fraser, Sir Alexander Mackenzie, David Thompson. And I think the spirit of exploration still persists in Canada. There's no more geographical frontiers to explore, but there's scientific, technical, medical, spatial, and other disciplines that we should be exploring as well. Canada should be a leader by heritage, by competency in world exploration. I hope that we will partner with the spacefaring nations of the world to go to that next destination, whether it's the moon or Mars or Lagrangian point. It's imperative.
Endeavour ISS, Houston ACR. That concludes the event.